Well, Victoria, nice to get off the ice early and get a more relaxed win out of the team. That must be very satisfying.
That's right. We had a really good game yesterday, and we just thought of we have to stay the same as we were yesterday, and I think that worked for us. So maybe it was a shaky start of the game, but then we felt really confident.
Right. You had a tough game on Monday, I know, and I think it was important that the team bounced back very well yesterday, and you must have been proud of the way the team recovered from that and didn't really let it affect you.
That's right. It was really tough evening, and we came back to the hotel and we were all so upset, but we decided to sit and talk as a team, just to say loud what we feel and just get rid of that emotions. And we just decided that we need to help each other more, to talk more, to discuss the stone more, and we did that in 2 previous games, and it seems like we're doing good in that way.
Sometimes it's necessary to have a game like that just to remind you to do those things too, isn't it?
That's right. Sometimes you just think, I'm good like that, and you keep forgetting, focusing more than you should.
And you like where the team is at right now?
I think so. Yeah, I do.
So talk about the process between games. What did you do to put everything back together again?
Yeah, it was tough. It's a tight turnaround, and definitely very frustrated after that extra end loss. So we went out to dinner, we discussed it a little bit, and we played a really good game. I mean, we gave up a 3-ball and able to come back from that, and we battled. We made a lot of good shots. And we were in the situation that we wanted to be in, tied with a hammer. So I think there was a lot. We just kind of pulled out the positives and parked the emotion of missing that last shot and moved on to the next game, knowing that we're doing everything right. So hoping for the best in the next one.
In some ways, was it almost important that it was a quick turnaround so you didn't have to dwell on it?
Probably, yeah. You didn't have any time to think about it anymore or dwell on it. Yeah, so definitely it forced us to move on to the next game.
And with that in mind, though, to go out and perform the way you guys did in that must have been satisfying too. Not only important in the standings, but between the years as well.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the girls played great out there. The ice was a little bit tricky, but we managed it well, and it was another good game with a lot of shots being made on both sides. So a nice little boost of confidence for us, and we're happy to get another W.
Jill, some really big numbers for you and Caitlin through the middle today, and yet we heard a lot of talk about the ice being different. Tell us about that.
Yeah, there was a little bit more finish in a few spots, but it was a little patchier today. If you got it a little wider, it came off quite a bit. And so we just really were trying to pay attention to the different paths. So the speed was a little bit of a struggle, even on some of the softer weight shots.
We heard you saying, let's not be frustrated, let's keep in. Talk about how you play that role of being the coordinator of mental toughness on your team.
Well, I guess that's the area that I love the most about sport is the mental aspect. But so I guess I just thought that there was a bit of frustration creeping in, and I wanted to make sure that we continue to stay patient like we have in the last couple of games, because I think that works for us.
So you took out the silver medalist. Tonight you have the gold medalist. A comment on Sweden?
Yeah, they're a great team, and it sounds like and looks like they're playing really well. So we're still going to have to really pay attention to our game out there and really work at making the most out of every shot.